This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Funny how? How am I funny?
It's Sway in the Morning, broadcasting live from Caroline's on Shade 45.
All right. I saw this dude's clip, man. I thought he was extremely funny, man. He's from Long Island, New York City. He's going to come up here and bless you with his comedy stylings. Give it up for the one and only Patrick Hansen, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello.
Well, this is fucking cool. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not an MC. If you can, Christina, right? I don't know about funny, but that was definitely the grossest thing I've ever heard. And, that's an accomplishment. I'm a lot different than most of the people you're going to see here tonight, and there's two reasons for that. Well, actually, three, but let's not point out the obvious, you know what I'm saying? I'm a lot different than most of the people you're going to see here tonight, and there's two reasons. One, I don't have any talent, and I'm awful at this, all right? And two, I kind of dress like if Kurt Cobain fucked a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and this is the outcome, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, my parents aren't happy about it either. I'm gonna let you guys into the world of stand-up comedy for a minute, if you're ready. Oh, please tell me, guy I've never fucking heard of. Hey, shut the fuck up. How about that? Being a stand-up comic, man, it's different, It's not like I'm a musician or a writer, I don't sit down at a desk by candlelight with a feather pen and write jokes like, oh, anal, Like this, it's not how it goes, Usually, you're hanging out with your buddies. You got a couple beers in you, right? And in the middle of a basketball game, you say something fucking ridiculous, like, "Hey, what if orangutans had dicks for arms?" And if you get a couple laughs, you write it down in the phone. Don't write that one down. See, that's the process. But sometimes, man, you have a few too many of your dad's Keystones by yourself, and you end up with some shit that just makes absolutely no sense. For example, I've written down, I still have no fucking clue what this means. I've written down, hey, did I just jerk off in front of all my friends? Oh, no, wait, I'm alone. I don't know what it means, but I think it stems back to the fact that I do most things alone, like eating and crying and fucking. Which also happens to be the name of my best-selling book, Eat, Cry, Fuck. I don't know if you want to pick it up in the gift shop later or not. Man, that kills for white people, and you guys just did not, there's a couple of you here. It's not even fucking smiling. But it's true, man. If I'm fucking, I'm usually fucking myself. And it's not even because I want to go do that, It's usually because, like, a couple times throughout the day, a few wife strangers told me that'd be a good idea. They were like, hey, go fuck yourself. And I'm like, all right, man. I'm not really in a position in my life where I could turn down advice from anyone. So, But I swear, man, I've gone and sucked like 100 dicks after someone's been like, go suck a dick. My life has not changed at all. I mean, yeah, I suck a few more dicks than I used to, but other than that, it's really not all that different. I'm gonna get real for a second, man. Listen, I don't mind giving myself the business. You know what I mean? Because afterwards, my hand never wants to talk about its fucking feelings. Like never once did I finish, and my hand was like, "Hey, do you know my friend Jessica? Do you think she's prettier than me?" It's like, oh God, hand, I'm so sleepy. Never once. I'm a pretty pathetic guy. If you couldn't tell, you're a fucking moron, and you're probably just as pathetic as I am. But I'm a pretty pathetic guy, and I think it stems back to the fact that I got a tiny dick.
Damn, baby.
I'm just kidding. My dick isn't tiny. It's actually really average. It's like the most average dick around, I swear to God. If I had to compare it to something, I'd say it's like the Toyota Corolla of penises. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it works. It'll get you from point A to point B, but you're not going to be impressed with the drive over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing donuts in anyone's parking lots. Let's just put it that way. Like, hands attending to the whole time, you know? At least it's not a fucking Fiat, right? You know? Oh, man. Oh, no. Please don't clap. Please don't clap. The ironic part about that joke, though, is that I actually drive a small white Toyota Corolla. So if any of you ladies are looking for a forgettable evening of mediocrity, you know, hop in the whip. I'm trying to turn my life around, guys. I really am. I know it doesn't look like I'm hitting the fucking ground running here, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. Anyone here smoke? No, just me. This whole market. I'm buying all the cigarettes, huh? Man, and it's hard to quit. And I'll tell you one thing, man. One thing that doesn't help, those bullshitty commercials you've seen on TV. If you haven't seen them, they're really fucked up. Like there's this little girl, she walks into like a 7-Eleven. There's like scary music in the background. And she walks up to the counter and she goes, "Let me get a pack." And the lady behind the counter looks at her and goes, "I'm gonna need more than that, sweetheart." So she like rips her fucking face off and then throws it down on the counter. It's like, cigarettes give you bad skin or some bullshit like that. But I'm terrible. Thank you. Boo. Good night.
Hold up. Man, give it up for Patrick Hansen, man. That dude did not stop, man. Tell him how can they reach you, man?
Yo, you can find me on Facebook. I'm opening up a brand new comedy club in the Hamptons. It's at Jimmy Fallon's favorite restaurant at Old Stove Pub, Hamptons Comedy. Check it out. There'll be much better comedians than me. That's all I can say.
Man, give it up for Patrick Hansen, man. Give it up. Man, it takes a lot of courage to get up here on this stage and do that, man, right?
Courage.
You just said that, right, Fred? Tiny, you just said that? Give that man a round of applause, man. Long Island, them jokes was slamming, man. All right, next up, we're going to take a trip to Indianapolis, Indiana. This dude traveled a long way to be here on this stage. Please show him some love. Give it up for Phill Hunt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. What's up?
What up?
Clap for Sway one time. I fucked the nigga's name up. That's not my fault. I'm tired. I done ate breakfast. I've been in the back for like 6 hours now. Shit. I'm a little tired. I stayed up late last night. I'm one of them people I can't sleep without the TV being on. You ever been up at night so late you start seeing the commercials that don't make any damn sense? Like you ever be up at night watching TV and see a commercial for a job that sounds too good to be true? In the commercial for the job, they tell your ass everything about the job but what you'll be doing. Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to make between $1,000 and $2,500 a day? Do you want to work from home and only work 1 or 2 hours? If so, then you can start now. Just get yourself a scale, some baking soda, and dial this number. You be at home like, man, I do got some baking soda. Matter of fact, I think my uncle had that same job right before he went to prison. I think that was my uncle's number. Okay, I feel like the right side laughed more than the left side. So if y'all want to know where to get cocaine after this shit is over, talk to some of these people on the right. I ain't saying y'all sell it. I'm just saying y'all can point them in that direction. I got food poisoning a couple months ago. That shit sucked. I had to change the way I decide where I'm going to eat. Like some people go online and read the Yelp reviews. Some people check the grade the health department gives. I don't trust none of that shit no more. I do my own research now. I go inside the restaurant. I go inside the bathroom. And if I see one of those signs that says all employees must wash their hands, I don't eat there. Who the fuck are you hiring that you got to remind them to wash their hands? Who is that sign for? That's supposed to make me feel safe? It doesn't. But I got food poisoning, and ever since then, I've been trying to pay more attention to what I put in my body. I've been trying to eat more healthy. Anybody here trying to eat healthy? Yeah. Keyword was trying. Okay. Few people. I saw one person at the back. She barely could get her hand up, but I saw you. Need a little more protein. You'd have been up here. Go back up there and get some more sausage. But I've been trying to eat more healthy. Something I learned the hard way is don't eat meat from the corner store. Problem with meat from the corner store is meat is supposed to be approved by the USDA, not meat from corner stores. That meat's approved by people you might know. The other day I'm at the store, like 4 T-bone steaks for $5. Hey man, are these steaks even USDA approved? What's it say on the package? Says here it's approved by the EARL. Oh, you mean Earl? Yeah, he works in the back. Earl knows his meat. Man, who in the fuck is Earl and why is he approving the meat? I'm gonna eat these steaks, but if I get sick, I'm suing you and Earl. What else is going on out there? Okay. You laughed real quick. What was that? You didn't laugh when I wanted your ass to laugh. Okay, now, keep it up. We're going to talk about them eyebrows. Don't all now. What else is going on? Suge Knight's back in the news. Suge Knight's back in the fucking news. This time they said Suge Knight fucked up the set of Ice Cube and them's movie. He killed somebody on the set. My question is, how the fuck does Suge Knight keep getting on the guest list? Who keep inviting Suge Knight places? And how do you get killed with Suge Knight there? If Suge Knight coming here right now, I'm leaving. You ain't supposed to be nowhere where Suge is. I feel like people asking the wrong questions about the case, though. This time they said Suge Knight ran over his friend. Why the fuck are you friends with Suge Knight? How lonely is you? You ain't got no more friends, nigga? You ain't got Facebook or nothing? Why are you friends with Suge Knight? That's like being friends with Debo. You can't be friends with Suge Knight. Then they said he ran over his friend with his own car in a parking lot. What the fuck are you doing in a parking lot with Suge Knight? I know you weren't about to get in the car with Suge Knight. Do you know what happened to the last motherfucker that got in the car with Suge Knight? Damn. Hey, come on. What the fuck was he doing in the parking lot, Sway?
Put my name in there, Phill.
Okay, Suge. He like, I'm from the West Coast. Don't put me in that. I ain't got shit to do with Suge. All right. I'll do this one real quick before I get out of here. If you say something that offends somebody, just apologize. Don't try to justify it with your own logic. Like, I was out at this club the other night, and the black dude and the white dude came in together, and the black dude starts walking off across the club, and the white dude was trying to get his attention, but the music was loud. He was like, hey, hey, but he couldn't hear him. So he balled up a napkin and threw it. When he threw it, the black dude turned around. When he turned around, the white dude was like, nigga, I know you heard me. Now I'm staring at him trying to figure out if he one of them light-skinned Drake types. But I saw him dancing earlier. I knew he was white. He sees me staring at him, and it gets awkward. And he goes, nah, it's cool, no offense. I got black people in my family. What kind of an excuse is that, right? I can't use that same excuse. I can't be out at a club trying to get some girl's attention like, hey, hey. She don't respond, so I ball up a napkin and throw it. When I throw it, she turn around. When she turn around, I'm like, ugly bitch, I know you heard me. What? That's your wife? Nah, it's cool, no offense. I got ugly bitches in my family. Thanks, I've been Phill Hunt. Keep it going for Sway.
Phill, tell them your social media, man.
Find me on Phill Hunt 2. 2 L's in the Phill.
Okay, all right. Give it up for Phill Hunt, y'all, all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We got 2 more comedians. I think Troy Ave just entered the building. He got the Major Without a Deal album that he just released, so he's going to be performing some of that for you guys today. Next up, all the way from Money Earning Mount Vernon, give it up for T.P. Marshall, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, there you go. What up, brother?
What's up? I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time that I'm performing on stage, all right? But we gonna get through this.
Yes.
Because if nobody laugh, I'm gonna lay weight everybody outside. I'm gonna beating y'all asses one by one. I'm joking. Anyway, I'm from the Caribbean, right? Anyone from the Caribbean in here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, our parents is crazy, right?
Yep.
All right. When they beating us, they gonna beat us with anything they catch us with. Table, broomstick, anything like that. When I hear my mom call me, whenever I hear her say, Tan Paul and Rico Marshall, I'm like, oh, damn. One thing about us, we love our mothers. You don't never look at us and say, oh, they have a tendency, people be like, God, suck your mother. What? The next thing, you're going to end up in the ICU. Believe it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right, because we don't take that lightly. We love our mothers.
Funny how? How am I funny?
It's Sway in the Morning, broadcasting live from Caroline's on Shade 45.
Let's keep it 100. You got booed before, right?
I've been booed by 50,000 people in my life.
I've been booed before. First time I ever walked on stage trying to kick my little freestyle, I got booed. Get it out the way early. You go home, you watch the practice tape. Next time you step on stage, you get a little better. Change your shirt, change your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? That's not my advice. Marlon said that shit to the homie. I'm just giving him. I'm reiterating.
All game, TP. It's all
all
game,
game,
baby. All game.
It's all game. So a lot of it is, you know. Yeah,
You like bright colors?
I like it. I could get
That's
with
the
it.
island thing, right?
Yeah. So you know, who we got next, Sway?
Oh. We got one more
That
comedian.
cup though.
One more. Garnett, what up, man? That's DJ Wonder's best friend. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. Come on. Oh, one of his good friends? You want me to correct that? Oh, you're all friends. He's not claiming you now, dog. That's clear. All right. You got Rose right there. Rose, stand up. Rose, stand up. Okay, Jordana, stand up. Stand up. All right. They everywhere we are. These three people support everything we do, no matter what we do. They're always out and about for us. All right. My man Troy Ave came into the. Well, I'll talk about Troy in a second. But first, you know, we at Sirius XM, I don't know how many stations we got on Sirius XM now. But the one that counts is Shade 45. Hey. That's the one that's bringing the money in, at least, and made the stock rise. It ain't true? It ain't true? Okay. All right. But we have a channel called Aoki, and they do a morning show called The Larry Flick Show. And on that show, we got a guy by the name of Keith Price. And from the day I met him, man, I give this dude a hard time. I'm the type of dude that gives you a hard. I'm nice on camera, but off camera, I like to poke and jab at my team. And it's really just to push people to, challenge themselves. I'm kind of an asshole at times, but it's in good faith, right? And it's really to push you. And then this guy, Keith Price, is somebody. Every morning he shows up in our studio, and I'll cap on him and break him down. And his shirts are never ironed, and I bring all that stuff to the surface. But he's also a stand-up comedian. Yes. He works on Aoki, which is channel 106 on Sirius XM. And when we got this opportunity, I said, Keith, man, I know you do stand-up, bro. And, man, I would love it for you to come up here and show people what you're all about. And what he's all about is a lot. So, Big D, get ready for this, all right? All right, y'all give a round of applause for Keith Price. All right? Come on in.
That'll work.
You better run, bitch. How you doing?
Yeah.
My name is Keith Price, and yes, I'm gay. Now we're done. Thank you. All right. I only have a few things to say, but one of them I'm going to tell you right now is that as a gay man, I have basically these three rules that I try to live by. Number one is, and this is advice that I'm going to give to all of you. I know that Butter was here earlier, and we're going to talk about Butter in a minute, but Butter, that's all right. But let me tell you something. First of all, I want to explain to all of you that gay people do not want your fucking children, okay? Do you hear me? I got nieces and nephews, and they get on my fucking nerves. Why am I going out looking for other people's children for whatever y'all think is supposed to happen? Ain't nothing gonna happen because we don't want your children. Second thing, ladies in the house, where you at? Hey, we don't want your men, okay? Keep your men. It's okay. If your man wants to be had, we can find him. How you doing, right? He will be found if he needs to be found. If he don't want to be found, y'all ain't gonna know, and I don't want to be bothered with that, right? And the third thing I want to let you all know is, and this is really for Sway, actually. So all week he's been telling me, you gotta come do the show, you gotta come do the show. Do you know butter? I'm gonna tell you something. All gay people do not know all other gay people. I don't know who the fuck butter is. I just met the mother scratcher 2 minutes ago. Yes, we exchanged numbers because we're gay, but that's a different story. That is a different story altogether. And again, do not mistake what you see in terms of gay and fabulous, because I'm going to give you that in a minute, but gay and fabulous as a sign that you will not get your ass kicked, okay? I used to work as a bouncer in a strip club. Can you believe it? I was DJ, house mother, MC, janitor, and sometimes choreographer. Because I learned how to shake the money. How you doing, all right? But I love that job. But this is the thing. So when I came to New York. This is my first job in New York. I walk in to this place, this club. It was downtown. You walk in, and it smelled like hot coochie box, right? Sweaty hot coochie box in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Not my particular favorite smell. I'm just letting you know. However, when I walked into the room, the woman asked everybody that was there if they were here for this job, And so I walked in because I realized this is New York City. I got to give you the tough walk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know how to do what I got to do. And so the woman asked me, she says, so it says here on your resume that you would be perfect for this job. But I want to let you know something. Normally, I like to hire gay men. And when she said that, I was like, oh, thank God, girl. Shit, I didn't think I was going to be able to keep this up. This was like a lot of work, trying to be tough and shit. But no matter how, because I know but see, the thing is, you have not yet lived, because my grandmother was one of those mothers who, when she used to beat us as kids, she used to beat us and then like sing Precious Lord, Take My Hand. And we used to ask her, why would you do that? She said, because I don't want to have to kill you, because Jesus will speak to me. Now see, the church and me, we got an issue, just a little bit, you know how y'all are, some of the church people. Mad at me and ain't saying nothing to the Duggar family. But that's another story. Oh, yeah, thank you, yes. Like I said, we don't want your children, but that's another story. So here's the thing, though. So she says this to me, I'm feeling really great, but then she says, I just need to know, do you know how to fight? And I was like, well, I grew up in Texas. I'm black, gay, and fabulous. And the only way you can survive is one of two ways. One, you either learn how to run, or two, you learn how to fight. Clearly, this body is not that of a marathoner. I'm just saying. Ain't ran nowhere yet, and I will fuck you up. But the thing is though, my grandmother used to beat people's ass with a hymn. And I learned that for me, the church really is Broadway. That's why I'm here in New York. I love me some theater. I love me some musical theater. And there is nothing like the first day of your job where you have to actually take somebody out of the club and hold yourself together. And while I'm holding myself together, I thought of my grandmother, but it's like, I can't sing no gospel song while I'm grabbing this guy. So I'm grabbing the guy, and I'm like, come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? Get your ass out of here. And you have to sing that because that's what brings me joy. You get me? A show tune brings me joy. Because you got to go see Brandy in Chicago, right? Can we say it? Come, you give you all of that. Anyway. In the process, though, I have learned over the years of my life that I am fabulous. Yes. I am fabulous. Yes. And because I was invited to come on to Shade 45, I would say it's a little bit out of my comfort zone per se, per se. Because we all one under the sun, aren't we, America? Right? Yeah. But I have to tell you that, and you can start my song whenever you're ready for me. Ooh, you ain't got my number for me? You got my number for me? You don't have, what you do? You know what? This is what gets me. You got it? You got the number 2? You got it for me? What's number 1? Okay, you messed that one up. Yeah. Well, you know, this is what I'm saying. They asked me to send my stuff over early because, you know, I'm difficult. You know how we can be is difficult. That gay guy on OutQ is difficult. Yeah, I'm difficult, but I like choreography. You don't got it? You don't have a baby? Well, all right. So I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna go crazy now. We're gonna go crazy. Yeah. I had a whole thing planned, but I'm gonna try now to be a little bit inspired by the fact that I'm here on Shade 45. So give me some kind of beat. Unless you can find my thing, give me some kind of beat.
Walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me, walk for me.
Don't give me that
walk for me.
Give me something with a bump in it for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because, honey, I'm 48 years old. I don't got time to be walking for nobody. Shit, I'm tired. What's wrong? You know, but see, I had it all planned out. It was going to be cute. Because that's what we do when we're gay. We're cute. You got something for me? Give me something that I can kind of just feel a bounce on, and I'm a house? Perfect. And I'm gonna share to you what I feel is my inner thing. Boy, I put this motherfucker on the spot, didn't I? That's all right. DJ Wonder, shut up. You know, this is like serious business. Oh, okay. I don't know, we're gonna try it. All right, let's see. Hey, you out on the Caroline scene. Take a look at this big old queen. No pearls or even heels. Why should I? I got sex appeal. I gotta work and I do my job. And I'm not some big old slob. Some of you out there just can't believe. How is it that Keith Price just conceived that he's fabulous? Hey, because I look good, shit. I'm fabulous, honey. Don't you wish you could be fabulous? Hey, I didn't know I was so cute. Shit, I'm fabulous. Put me in an Armani suit. All right, when I point this mic at you, I want you to say fabulous. You ready? Yes. Boy, give on the beat, bitch. Wait. Uh-huh. Fabulous. Oh. Fabulous. All right. Fabulous. All right, ready? Fabulous. I look in my mirror, what do I see but fabulous staring back at me because I'm what? Fabulous. Ah, see, I got you right now. And it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. If anybody asks how are you, you're going to say that you're what? Fabulous. That you're what? Fabulous. What? Fabulous. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just got carried away there. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sway. My social media, I'm on Twitter @ComedyDaddy and Facebook, Keith Price. Find me, come hang out with me. It's on.
Sway wasn't bending down to a bitch. You
That's
dropped
right.
that mic.
That's all right. I'll get you in other ways.
I didn't like you bending down in front of me either. Get your fabulous ass off the stage, too, Keith. All right. Yeah. All right. #iron. Iron, Keith. Iron. Give it up for my man, Keith Price, y'all. All right.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
on Shade 45.